Well, hello, it is I, Zeful. We are ranking top 5 meta builds today, and I know I'm late on this one, but happy Halloween! These weapons as a core for each build can be used in various builds, so it's more of a top 5 meta weapons rather than builds. These weapons are great both in PvE and PvP situations, basically good in every scenario except ZVZ. Battleaxe. No, it is not a noob weapon. As an everyday normal Battleaxe Andy myself, I take pride and joy in using it in open world, then eventually died to a rat due to missing my E totally because of ping spikes. Battleaxe has decent AoE, enough sustain to easily kill dungeon bosses and even out-heal some normie builds out there. It's not a secret that most builds are allergic to heal weapons, such as Lifetouch Staff. Well, this isn't completely true for Battleaxe. Its Q and third W specifically reduce healing, so in other words, heals are allergic to Battleaxe. Overall, I'll give Battleaxe counter to heals out of 10. I have an in-depth Battleaxe builder / guide on the channel. I'll put the link in the description. Cursed Staff is a very straightforward weapon. Heavy single target damage, which is both its strength and weakness. If it lands, well, they are almost always done in 2 cycles. But if they can dodge it, it does nothing. Being so damage focused means you can clear objectives very quickly in PvE scenarios. For example, these are 2 similar tier 5 encampments in Black Zone cleared with Druidic Staff versus Cursed Staff. All other parts of the build are the same with the same IP. As you can see, the Cursed Staff is much faster, and even in scenarios when you have to kill a tough boss, you just bring a mercenary as a cherry on top to pair the high damage with some sweet heals to beat up those double maces Avalonian bosses. So to sum it up, I'll give the Cursed Staff, it has high damage out of 10. I'll put the link to the in-depth guide in the description for the Cursed Staff enthusiast. Bloodmoon Staff, weapon of choice for funny edgelords, basically 99% of my audience. Cheers boys. To compare its pros and cons, I don't think I'm alone here when I say it is by far the coolest weapon in the game. If you disagree with me and you are gay, tell me in the comment section. Among all fairy staffs, it has the best balance between damage and sustain. It's not so damage heavy to die for the lack of heals, and it's not so sustain heavy to lack damage against tanks and bosses. And because it is a fairy staff, you'll never run out of energy, due to the transform regenerating energy. Another pro that all its abilities have huge AoE, so naturally great for clearing mobs. Similar to the last 2, I'll link my guide in the description. Aww, what you guys would do without me? I'll give it fairy out of 10. Druidic Staff. It's the go-to weapon for all solo players, and even if they don't have it equipped, they for sure have it in their inventory ready to equip. You can almost do anything with it. Clear groups of mobs, kill bosses, and even engage in PvP. And a very underused mechanic is that I use the movement speed of the passive with the first Q for delivering smuggler crates and weakened wisps in the mist. Not the fastest weapon for clearing dungeons, but certainly the most reliable. You can even put the W on the second option for more single target heal if you face a tough mob. So even if you have a different build, just have one in your inventory, preferably with a torch or a music. So Druidic Staff gets just in case out of 10. Lifetouch Staff, aka Gay Touch Staff. I mean guys, it is pretty pointy and wide for me. How do you fit it in? Okay, now that we have insulted the gay individuals who use such weapon, I must say it is a nightmare to play against. So naturally, it must be pretty fun to play. As pros, I must say the E is a full reset on a 15-second cooldown. Q and W are good nukes if you can land them, and talking about PvP, they usually run from you or around you, but the key point is that if you don't have a skill issue, you cannot die. And for the cons, mobile and ranged weapons cut you to death, and other than that, you will lose all respect of your peers and your family won't love you anymore as a direct cause of playing this weapon. So I'll give it gay as fuck out of 10. I've put a poll up on the community tab so you can choose the next guide. Link is also in the description. Okay, that's for today's video. More of a shorter video this time. I'm testing new ideas and types of videos, so if you have any ideas, let me know in the comment section. Also, like if you enjoyed and subscribe and help us reach 10k by the end of this year. Some important links and the donation link are in the pinned comment if you feel generous. I will see you next week. Peace out, boys.